Okay, we are live. It is hot as it is ridiculously hot. And yeah, we're on our Monday stream as per normal. See everyone file in. I say everyone, who knows? It's so bloody hot today, man. It's ridiculous. Like, all right there, Shanoa. How's it going? How are you? How's it going in your world? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I might not do a fully long one tonight because it's so bloody hot. I might not be able to keep it together in my head, but there we go. Arabeth Neverwinter, greetings. Hello, Arabeth Neverwinter. Kelly, hello. Shanoa, I'm glad I have your tweets on notification because I didn't get the YouTube one. Oh, that's annoying. Well, there's something to do with the fucking notifications with Twitter, with my one anyway. I don't get a lot of mine when I receive things happening. It's quite annoying. Sorry you're hot. Well, it's just like summer in it, so you don't have to be sorry. Arabeth, I was about to say it's too hot, fan on, windows open, still too much heat. Well, that's the thing. It's like at the moment, it's I've got like windows open. I've got like a skylight window in my bathroom through there. So if we hear owls and stuff like that, then don't freak out. Everything is fine. Let's have a look. Skip, oh thank God. I was so bored. Well, yeah, have to call me Gold. It's just Adam. Or Sloth, whichever you prefer. Shanoa, oh, I guess the temperature is hot too. Oh, right, okay, there we are. Yeah, what's it like where you are? It's just like, I mean, during the day, I don't mind because I can just go down to the beach and I can swim and stuff because it's like 5 minutes away. But yeah, it's just obscene, man. So this is why we're wearing vests and looking all dishevelled today. I feel you. I can't open my window because of mosquitoes, but it's so hot. Yeah. I don't get too many mosquitoes up here, but then I'm on the top of a hill too, so maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know if that is actually the case. But yeah, there we go. It sucks, man. It's a thing of like, everyone will bitch all year about like, man, the weather's so funny. Well, in Britain anyway, the weather's so shit, man. I can't handle this. This is bollocks. And then like when the weather comes, it's like, oh, it's too bloody hot. Oh, I can't wait for it to start raining and being cold again. And you're like, oh, I think it's more to do with the fact that it's like a punch in the face. Like it sort of comes out of nowhere, and you're not, um, it's not like a gradual thing. It's like we don't like our spring's a bit of a non-event these days, um, unless you happen to get like a wacky spring like last year where it was crazily hot out of nowhere. It was like like hailing and then raining and then raining and then super sunny. Arabeth finally can catch a show. It's been ages. A show which, oh, you're talking about this. This isn't a show. This is just some wanker talking into a camera. But glad you could make it. May, hello May. Have you been walking cats today? See, I can rhyme and everything. Shanoa, it's cooled off here. It's nice. Arabeth Island is about to burst into flames. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's just like it's so. Yeah, like I say, it's super hot. I mean, if you're next to like a body of water, then you're fine. Like it's no worries at all. But if it's just dead heat, like I've been skating or going to the beach pretty much every day for the last week, and the days where I've just been skating, it's like, oh my god, like this is pretty intense. But it's fun and everything. I'm not going to shit on that, but like, but yeah, still, it can be a bit much. Um, But there's worse shit in the world, I guess. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Um, Kelly, today we're supposed to rain, but I guess when the rain said nah, it's too hot down there. Well, I think next week is when we're supposed to be getting rain. So, I guess we'll all be bitching about the sun not being around by then. It's typical British way, isn't it? Everyone's saying hello, hello, Shanoa. Oh, there goes the notification. Wow, that's a bit slovenly on the notification fronts, isn't it? Like YouTube. What are we paying you for? Oh yeah, I'm not paying you. Never mind. Amberbeth, I'm by a river and there's no breeze. Are you watching this by a river? That's all sounds rather zen, doesn't it? Well, yeah. So if you're by the body of water, you just get in. That's the cool thing about, like I say. I mean, for me to get down to the beach, because I go down a hill, it's like less than 10 minutes, and then I just I don't take anything of value. I just have like a little rucksack with a couple of towels, and I put my shades in there, maybe my keys if my folks aren't in, and I just leave it on the beach, and then I just go swimming in the sea, and it was cool because it was like all the way in pretty much, but it was on its way to going out. So every time I was like, oh yeah, this is I seem to be deep enough, and then I stand up and it's just like not even up to my waist yet. It's pretty funny. Um, Qzite says, "Oh hey Qzite, how are you? How's it doing in your world?" Arabeth. So what's on the agenda tonight? Do you know what? I'm really got an agenda tonight. I just thought I'd see how it goes. But yeah, it's not really been too. Has there been a lot of crazy shit going on? I don't really know. The thing is, I've been quite unplugged from. Even though I go on Twitter, it's like I'm just looking for like the animals and funny shit basically at the moment. Um, I'll put that in the drawer so it doesn't distract me. What was I saying just then? I got distracted by it. Yeah, I've not seen like a whole lot of crazy mentalism or anything like that, and I've really not been paying attention to any smaller drama community nonsense either. So I've not really been keeping abreast of everything. I just came on here to see how everyone was, and see what's going on in your world, because I've been swimming and skating. It's not really too much I can do in terms of storytelling on that. But yeah, see what everyone else is up to. Kelly, today was my first day at work, and when I tell you that I was melting, uh, the kids didn't even want to play. Well, that says something when the kids don't even want to play, doesn't it? But yeah, that's awesome. I forgot it was even Monday today, actually, even though it's Sloth Stream Monday. All the days have just melted into one. So I forgot today was your first day, Kelly. So that's cool. That's cool that well, at least then they weren't like kicking off too much, I guess, and it wasn't going too riotous. Qsite, I walked to the mailbox and nearly perished. It was less than 5 minutes, but my sentiment remains. That's fair. Those 5 minute walks can fuck all of us up. If it's just like crazily hot, it is what it is at the end of the day. Shanoa, oh, I'm glad you're working, Kelly. That's awesome. Sorry that it's so hot. Maybe spray all the kids with a hose. My kids go nuts for that, lol. I like how Shanoa is just apologizing for the heat. It's like a bit weird. Shanoa, how hot is it over there? I think it's found about the 25 mark. I don't know what it is in, whatever Fahrenheit malarkey it is that you do over there. But in real heat and temperature, it was 25 degrees Celsius roundabout. Arabeth, I stupidly went for a hike today. This is my sweaty ghost typing. Can ghosts sweat? I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing with sometimes with hikes, it can like with that you have to sort of go like really early and hope that you don't die midday. That's how it works out usually. Or siesta. That's why I think all those guys in Spain and whatnot have got it right, really. But you can't really siesta in the UK for like 2 weeks of the year, I guess. Shanoa, hey, why is that weird? Because you didn't create the heat, so that's why it's weird. Um, Kelly's Corner, it's 32 over here. Um, yeah, but it's generally quite a bit hotter over there in Portugal. Shanoa, ouch, that's so hot. Emmeline, hi, I'm alive. I know you haven't been around for a while, and I'm alive too. Look at us both being alive here. How's it going in your world? Hope it's all good. Shanoa, we got to 40 in our heat wave. Um, I went at 2 p.m., says Beth. Well, you were just asking for trouble then, weren't you? Um, yeah, so we got to 40 in our heat wave. I don't know what actually, to be fair, let's have a look here. I say around about 25, but it was probably a bit hotter. Oh, it's 25 now, and it's night. So it was probably hotter during the day, to be fair. See, I don't look at bullshit, man. Let's have a look. How hot was it during the day? It's just me expressing my compassion. Um, oh, saying sorry. Yeah, fair. I don't apologize for things I don't do. So yeah, I saw about the 25 mark, which is hot for the UK, man. You got to cut us a break. We're used to bullshit weather, so we live the grey life most of the year. Um, y'all don't forget to like the stream. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, you can if you want. It's I'm a half-assed YouTuber at the moment, so I'm not freaking out over likes at this given moment in time. Emmeline, lovely weather forecast we're having. Yeah, it's yeah, like I say, it's lovely for us. It's not. It's like I said, if I didn't live by the beach, I think I would probably be struggling quite a fair bit. But give me a body of water, I'm sound basically with whatever the heat. It always feels hotter in England, just no breeze to be found anywhere. No, I mean, again, it's a little bit different here because I'm on the coast, like so, and then I also live on the top of a hill, so it's a little bit different for me. But yeah, if I were like back in Cardiff or something like that, then yeah, I would be pretty pissed off with the dead heat for sure. You certainly wouldn't catch me in the middle of town, like certainly not. Emmeline, 20 something in these parts. Um, yeah, so yeah, 25 we've been having it. And it's 24 now, so we've only dropped a degree at 12:30 at night. So I don't know how correct that is. It might just be, reading it within the fucking room here. Where are you? I live in Wales, mate. So yeah, I live in the Gower. Um, my Mr. Orange. I was going to say my Orange then. I'm near London. Yeah, well, I remember when I used to work in London. I remember it feeling so much hotter than the rest of the country. But then I sort of felt that was maybe down to the fact that there was so much activity there. It just seems like everything is just hotter and hotter and hotter there. You've got the tube underneath you, you've got officer buildings all around you. Everyone's there. It's crazy. Arabeth, okay, I'll stop. Okay. Arabeth, London is a hot box. It's so hot in London, man. It's sort of mean spirited of them to make you wear, like a suit and tie and shit like that when you're working in offices in London. It's out of order, really. Um, Mr. Orange, beautiful place to go and some great surf. Yeah, man, that's what I get down to. Of course, like during the summer, ain't no waves, so everyone's out on their stand-up paddle boards. Um, I got a standard paddleboard. I got it quite a few years ago now. But like my folks got it from Costco for me for my birthday. But it's like 11 foot, and it's not made out of foam, and it's not inflatable. It's like the hull of a boat sort of thing. So I can't just walk it down to the beach. I'd have to take it down by cab. It's huge, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, when my niece and nephews get old enough, I'll just pop them on the front of it and then, like, take them around the bays, and that'll be cool. That'll be lovely. Um, Kelly, okay, sorry, but I need to sleep. Have fun, everyone. Stay safe from the heat. Good night. Yeah, absolutely. I know, like, sort of, it seems to be a bit of a trendy thing that YouTubers do, but yeah, stay hydrated, guys. Everyone's like saying that, like QStar, and I don't know, I've heard like a bunch of other people be like, "Ooh, remember to drink water," which is cool. I mean, water's literally all I drink, but yeah, it just seemed to be a bit of a like a yeah, like a bit of a fad that like YouTubers were mentioning that in every one of their videos. Mr. Orange always fancied trying paddleboarding. Is it fun? Yeah, it's sick fun, man. Yeah, it's especially when it's totally flat around here because the water becomes. It's going to sound weird, but the water becomes more transparent. Obviously, the more the water kicks off, the more the sand and the seaweeds everywhere. So it doesn't. You can't really look down underneath you whilst you're um or at least it's not like completely visible when you're paddleboarding. um but yeah, like at the moment it's really nice. Like like today, I'd be surprised if there was any fewer than like 40 people paddleboarding out there today, and the beach is absolutely rammed. And like when you sort of live by the beach, it's when it's on, it's on. Like you can just get there like immediately. It's straight. It's awesome, man. I used to like Cardiff's like where I'm from. I love Cardiff, and I used to be a proper city boy. Um, and then I lived over here, and I actually moved back for a bit because I thought I missed the hustle and bustle, and then I got back, and I was like, yeah, I'm actually pissed off with all of this. Like it's not fun, loads of people just like rushing around the place and stuff. So yeah, it's perfect where I live, and like I say with the Gower, um, I think it was voted like one of the first places of outstanding natural beauty in Europe or something like that, or I don't know. It had something to its name, excuse me, of that nature. Um, which is yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Like I say, it's brilliant. And if you were, I just saw then that you put we'll give it a go with the kids when we hit Cornwall in the summer. Yeah, I'd recommend getting one of those inflatable ones, stand-up panel boards, and you know, depending on how tall and whatnot that you are, you don't need to go for like an 11-foot one really. Um, Sort of 9 to 10 feet would be fine. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. Works out your core and your triceps and whatnot, and just helps with your balance and stuff. Um, so yeah, and it's just a good way to sort of get around and see the beach from a different view as well. Um, Kelly's corner. I'm just trying to be nice, Sloth. Okay. Okay. Sorry, but I need sleep. Have fun, everyone. Stay safe. Oh yeah, I said that. Um, Arabeth, fuck off, fly. This is not for you. Arabeth, I had vodka today. That's hydration. It's liquid. We'll agree on that. Mr. Orange, we'll give it a go with the kids when we hit Cornwall in the summer. Oh yeah, I read that already. See, it's hot, man. My brain is fried already. Yeah, do so, and I recommend it to anyone else. Really, it's really good fun. I tried paddleboarding once, as I have no core to speak of. I just floated. There's nothing wrong with floating. It's well, that's the thing. You can use it to sort of get around like the bays and look at everything, or you can just use it to have fun when you're when you're at the beach, because it's because it's not like you can go surfing. Like the amount of times that I see people who have bought like fun surfboards, and which basically it's like all surfboards are made out of foam, but there's ones that are like glassed over and what you'd call like a more like pro um uh surfboard, and then there's like ones that are really soft foam and they're like quite a bit thicker, and the rails, which is like the edge of the surfboard, are a lot like rounder and fuller. um and you can pick those up from Costco for like 100 quid or something like that. And they can go from like 6 foot, 7 foot, whatnot. And yeah, so I see people going down there. I'm like, oh, you're not from around here, man, because there ain't no fucking waves where you're going, mate. I can promise you that. It's there's sometimes during the summer you do get like a spell of waves, but they will be really really small. Um, and it's usually better to have like a longboard or something like that. But I realize I'm literally just talking like surfboard semantics right now to a lot of people who I don't know. Is anyone else surf here? Like, because otherwise I'll run the risk of boring people just talking about surfboard science. Mr. Orange, I once tried windsurfing in the Maldives, and I hit the pier and had to get rescued by the instructor. Very embarrassing. Yeah, windsurfing is gnarly from what I look like, from what I can see. It's the thing is, man. I think the thing for me with windsurfing is like there's just so much gear. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's a lot. It looks like awesome fun when you get out there and everything. Um, you got to go out there on like some proper windy days, and on top of that, you got to take all of this gear, like all of these harnesses and whatnot. And just like I don't know, maybe if I could drive, then yeah, I might give it a try or what something. But at the moment, I'm like, there's no way I'm walking all of that shit down down a hill and then walking it back up. Um, but yeah, Mr. Orange, I surf. Oh, sick, man. Well, if you can surf, then stand-up paddleboarding will be a piece of piss. It's it's a different kind of balance, I guess. And then if you do happen to be on one of those days where there are smaller, um, smaller waves, you can easily catch those using the paddle. You don't have to fuck your back up either. Arabeth, Mr. Orange, I once knocked out 2 ski instructors at the one time. Oh, you've got a lot of clumsy people. Well, that's one of the thing when you're skiing again. It's just like there seems to be too much. I like balancing on one plank of something. And that's it. Anything more than that, or having to go beyond getting the wetsuit, I'm a bit like, I don't know about this. Like, if I ever dared to take a cold holiday, which I don't think I ever would, like going to like the mountains and whatnot, um, I think I would try snowboarding. To be fair, I don't know if I could go for the skiing personally. It's just so much shit everywhere. you know, it's like I think I've watched stuff like You've Been Framed or like America's Funniest Videos too many times. Um, Mr. Orange, Nancy, I will stick, not snick, to snowboarding. Well, yeah, that would be cool, Nancy. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I saw you before. Yeah, snowboarding looks sick. I would definitely get on the snowboarding. To be fair, um, there is that thing of being strapped in, but again, it's just like slightly different. It's mostly balancing, I guess. So it should be all right. I did do downhill skateboarding for like a period of time, but I was like, the risk is not like it's sick when you make it down to the bottom and everything. Um, but yeah, I I don't know, bro. It's just it's a bit much. It's I've seen too many fails and stuff. Let's have a look. Running Bear, message retracted. Oh, well, what did you have to say, Running Bear? Welcome to the chat, by the way. Although there are times when like it randomly just retracts stuff, so maybe that's what that was. Mr. Orange, feel better now. Um, yeah, well, I would hope so. Feel better now from what? From surfing. Yeah. Arabeth, to be fair, a snowboarder distracted me. Okay. Nancy, I was late. Mr. Orange, I'm a snowboarder, but gave skiing a go last time, which was great as you don't have to keep unstrapping your board for every lift. Oh, for the lift going up. Yeah, that's yeah. Again, I've seen a lot of videos of just those lifts going absolutely rage and fucking everyone up. There was this one where I saw, I guess it had like it gotten stuck at the very top, and it was like the speed of it was going like faster and faster and faster all the time, and it just ended up like all of this wreckage up at the top, and people were having to jump before getting to the actual top of the mountain. They had to like just bail, which I guess is not as big a deal when you're surrounded by snow, but still, it was a pretty fucking big height. Like Arabeth, he said something sexy. I joke, I kid. The heat makes me silly. It makes us all silly. Mr. Orange, never thought I would enjoy a winter holiday, but it is next level and amazing. Being in the mountains above the clouds. Yeah, I mean, I've never, been on like a snow-based holiday. Um, Obviously, I've been up to like, you know, um, I've almost forgot the name of it then, Snowdon up in North Wales and everything. And that's fun, but it's a different, it's different in it. You're hiking up there and you're going through a mountainous region to get to the top, unless you want to, you know, cheat and go up the, the fucking lift side. And it sort of doesn't have like the sort of wild aspect of it too when you're able to get a bacon sandwich at the top, which you never used to, but whatever. um, let's have a look. No, you must make it your next holiday. My next holiday is going to be sun, man. I'm just saying that. I've been on holiday for years, so it's got to be sun. But I'll consider it for one of the holidays. um, I would say it would depend on where it is as well. Arabeth. My favorite thing to do was bobsledding. Yeah, I can imagine that would be really fun. To be fair. Um, yeah, it's like we don't even get. It's quite funny because like everyone thinks that like in Wales we get like sort of the miserable weather and stuff, but I can't remember the last time it properly snowed around here. But I don't know whether that's like a being by the coast thing or not. It's yeah, I can remember the last time in Cardiff. It had to be like 10 years ago. But then I've heard that it's snowed since I left. So, but yeah, we don't get it. Wait, if you go to the valleys, that's a fucking different story now. But if you're more by the coast, then yeah, you're laughing, man. The sun is overrated, to be honest. No, that's a lie. Just hanging out, making things hot, and for what? Because the sun. You know, everyone gets a bit happy when it's sunny, I think, unless you live somewhere where it's just constantly sunny, then I think you just get a bit over it. But yeah, I live in Wales, man. You got to give me something. If I was just going to be around fucking rain all the time, then that would be a drag. But there you go. So I mean, Mr. Orange mentioned something then. Has anyone got any holidays booked coming up? Because we haven't bothered just purely because of everything and the uncertainty, I guess. But has anyone else got anything booked at all? Like to hear about it? Qzite, I get happy when it's overcast. Okay. Well, yeah, you'd like Wales then, to be fair. Qzite, but I am nocturnal, so nighty for life. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm getting my passport renewed. Oh, good on you. Good on you. Arabeth, I'm going to move into an igloo. Okay. Is that wishful thinking or is that actually going to happen? Because igloos, yeah, they're bit hard to come by down here. I had Lapland pushed back twice, so hopefully soon. Oh, that would make sense if you're going to Lapland. Um, so look, Smudge. My sister and I were looking at Vegas this fall, but cases were rising so fast there. I'm not going. Yeah, America's a bit of a. I don't know about that for the time being. Um, Qsite. That's a good idea. Oh, saying, yeah, I get you, Arabeth. Arabeth, I got my vaccination passport this week. Oh, tidy. There we go. Sorted. Sorted. Yeah, I had my vaccinations quite a while ago, but that's probably just down to the fact that I had Fabry disease. So, they wanted to cover the bases on that. Qsite, Arabeth. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. Oh, man, it's so fucking hot at the moment. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything off the top of my head. No. Yeah, I might call it one on that because it's 30 minutes. I'm really hot. I might have to do these a little bit earlier or something because for some reason it gets mega fucking hot in the evening here. Hotter than it is during the day, which is pretty annoying, but whatever. But yeah, glad to touch base with everyone. Hope it's a good rest of the week for everyone. I don't got the scurvy. There we go. um, and yeah, hope everyone has a lovely week, and I'll catch you this time next week. I'll probably do a bit earlier. I thought about toyed with the idea of maybe doing them on Thursdays. I might still do that. It was just I was quite, I was quite busy on Thursday anyway. But yeah, take it easy, guys, and have a good one. And yeah, stay safe in the heat and all of that jazz.